So we know there are three things that keep people from coming forward and getting the help that they need. One is people don't think they'll be believed, they don't think they'll be supported, and they think it was their fault, especially in the area of sexual abuse. So anything that you can say that eases those three fears is helpful. We have a mantra that we call "Be calm, don't accuse." So if you are the person who someone feels safe enough to disclose to, consider that an honor. And one thing you don't want to do is ask a whole lot of questions. Well, what were you doing? Well, why were you there? Well, what were you wearing? No, just let them talk, listen, believe them, support them, and reassure them that it wasn't their fault. And don't make any accusations. Don't ask. You can ask a question like, "How are you feeling?" But not, "Well, how come you let them in?" Or, "Well, how did they get in?" None of that kind of stuff. Okay, because those are the things that keep people from moving forward in the healing journey. And as much as the legal remedy is important, I think the healing journey is equally, if not more important. And so those are the things that keep people off the healing journey. So what we really want to do is create an atmosphere of support, an atmosphere where people feel believed. One of the things that I find very troubling in the media right now, with in terms of the public response to people who are coming forth saying they were abused years ago, is people saying, "Well, why'd you take so long?" Most people take so long. It's more common that they not come forward right away just because of reactions like that. And so making sure that you save all of that, even if that's what you feel, don't let that come out your mouth. As much as you can, you want to help that person get the help that they need, because it does not matter what you think about it. If they're affected and impacted by it, then they still need to get the help. And your opinion about what they did or didn't do or how they got in that situation is irrelevant to them moving forward to get the help that they need. I think rape or sexual abuse is the only crime where people ask, what if they're lying? No one says, "Oh, you got robbed." Well, what if they're lying? Right? Or you got beat up. Well, what if they're lying? Nobody asked that question for any other crime but this one. So the stats say, according to the FBI, that less than 4 to 6% of investigated sexual assaults prove to be false reports. So what I say is, do we want to throw away 96 and 94% of people who have been impacted by this issue for the sake of 4 to 6%? Or do we want to believe everybody and let the 4 to 6% fall away on their own? So if it's a lie, it's going to be hard to sustain it and support it all the way through. And investigators are pretty skilled for the most part. I mean, there's always going to be the few that get through the cracks, but for the most part, they can figure out who's lying and who's not lying by the evidence, right? And whether that's supported. So I say, let's support people, even if we think that they're out there. And if they're using that to tell a lie, then they have some other issues going on that we still need to address. So either way, we still need to address what's going on in that situation. And it's not our role to figure out who's lying and who's not lying. Our role should be helping people get to the help that they need to get to, especially as empathetic community and active bystanders. And so let the investigators figure that part out. But just know that very few people lie, and there's very little advantage to telling a lie about sexual assault, because you're isolated, you're a pariah in the community. No one want. It actually is nothing about it that engenders support. And so, what we really want to do is make sure that we're getting people again on the healing journey. As redundant as that sounds, that's what to me is the most important.